How's everybody doing? Welcome this lovely Friday evening, afternoon, depending on what part of the world you're in. Hello, Twisted. Hi, Swag. Hi, Barney. Hi, Anium. How's everybody doing? I have been deeply missing the old world, and I want to play it more. I miss Guppy. I miss the petting zoo. I miss the whole thing. Oh, you can't stay? Sorry to hear, but it's just an impromptu live stream. Okay, we should be here in an hour. Hi, Watch Is Too Much. How you doing? I so miss the old world. I need to carve out some time and play it more often. Frankly, it's gonna be great to see Guppy again, though. I missed the whole thing. I think we are supposed to do Stardew multiplayer today, but Danny is the one who's going to host it, and so it's kind of dependent on them. If we don't make it today, we'll schedule another one at a convenient time. That is going to happen soon. Hopefully it's today. Oh, I thought. I'm sorry. I'm used to seeing your username in Hebrew. I apologize. I can't get used to it yet. Let's play a little bit of this, and we can chat about doing. We can chat a little bit about if we want to do multiplayer Stardew. But I really, really, really want to see Guppy in the old farm. I'm sorry about that, Danny. At some point, I'll get used to your name not in Hebrew. I'm such an idiot. Let's see. There we go. All right. So, wait, this is the wrong one? Oh, it's the wrong one. This is peaceful. I didn't want that. Did not want peaceful. You hold me in like 10 minutes? This one. That's it. Gold's most common in Nether and in the Badlands biome. I didn't know that. Huh. Oh, probably why it's more common. You currently prepping D&D stuff? Oh, that's fun. That's super cool. Oh, look at this. Man, I've missed this world so much. Oh, wait, hold it. There we go. Guppy, how you doing? Oh my gosh, it's been ages. It's been so long. How you doing? You look great. Oh, the fish, I have the aquarium floor. Oh, man. Let's see what time of day it is. Okay, early morning. Hold on. I don't know why I have this. Get that out of there. Giftfish, you know that's not a bad idea. That's a great idea, in fact. Guppy, here you go, buddy. Yeah. Heck yeah. Let's put some fish away, in fact. Did my fish go? Maybe? Wow, look at all the nautilus shells I have. What's going on? I don't remember where I put the rotten flesh. Ah, buddy, you're doing great. Let's see now. I don't remember where I put anything. Okay, rotten flesh in here. That's good. Yeah, that's right. Okay, we'll put this out here because we don't need. Look how many leads we have. He won't break the floor and needs to fish them down. Nah. Guppy is a manager. he delegates. Let's see. I don't need this bowl in here either. Where the bowls go? Do they stack? They do. Great. I don't need this bow. I know, Guppy. I know. Okay. I think we're doing pretty good. I know, Guppy. I know. All right, let's go check out the farm. Oh, the orange sheep. Hi, how's everybody doing? Oh, you look great. Y'all look great. Been a long time, I know. How's it going? Doing well? Good. The chickens? Yeah, chickens a little crazy. Oh, I forgot about the llamas. How does that one not have a... Maybe we had some llama babies? Not sure. Did the llamas always have hats? I feel like they didn't always have hats. This is Guppy's world, I'm just doing the work for him? Yeah, that's... Yeah. Here are the piggos. Oh, the majestic donkeys. I really do think donkeys are majestic. I love donkeys so much. Lovely horses. Oh my gosh. Where's... it's right there. Okay. Oh, let's go look at the Ocean Observatory for the llamas. Oh man, I miss this world so much. What's that chicken doing out there? Silly thing. Hello, how you doing? It's been ages. Yeah, you can't go. Oh my gosh. I miss this so much. You have to move out of the way, please. Okay. I have genuinely missed this world so much. The cat cafe. I'm using actions and stuff, full textures. Okay, so yes, here's the thing. I like just the animations, but Minecraft the Bedrock did an update a while ago where they moved all the game files and it borked action and stuff so that I have to use everything. I can't figure out how to fix it, and hopefully I'm hoping that the team at Actions and stuff will release an update and fix it because it's really annoying. Oh, look at this! Look at all the kitties. Front of the house, back of the house kitties. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, yeah, the pig maze. There's this one pig who just really, really wants out. You got it, dude, you got to use your brains. Okay? Okay. Oh, man. And Twisted and Swag's automated bird machine. my gosh. I really do need to play this world more often. I genuinely do, because I deeply miss it. It holds a very nice place in my heart. Porcine! Dude! How are you? It's been ages. You look fantastic. Oh, he's mad at me. He's turning his back on me. Porcine, I'm sorry. I meant to come back sooner. Do you forgive me? Oh, you do? Okay. Thank you. His door blocks a single brain cell from the other part of his body. Yeah, I hope so. I hope you did miss me. Okay, don't see any pigs up there, which is fine. That's fine. Everything looks like it's doing well. I want to check everything, you know? Sun's starting to go down a little bit. Let's get up on top of the pig maze, though. Press T to return or open chat? Go away. Let's see. Oh, I'm hungry. Should do something. He's like an Animal Crossing character. Doing passive aggressive. I think it's been more than a month. I gotta admit. I think I'm gonna carve out one of the weekend days is just gonna be working on this world too, because I really do miss this world. And I like the new one, and I do like Java better than Bedrock, but I really, really miss this world. I put so much work into it, and I want to keep this world going. So, oh, look, all the cows are doing great. Look, that woman's less walking on the other cow. Silly thing. Oh my gosh, I so miss this world so much. I'm really proud of this. Like, we built a lot of stuff here. Let's go. There's some other stuff I want to do too, but let's go up and look at the crops are doing well. You think it's a really good world? Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I think I want to work more on the concept too of the whole animal petting zoo. You know, the amusement park petting zoo, just because I think that there's so much more I can do with this, and I want to keep this going. So I like my new world, but I'm going to spend some equal time with both of them. I think that's a way to do it. Time to finish the water slide? Yes, indeed, absolutely. It's going to take some planning, but I want to finish the water slide. There's also like some. We need to finish. We didn't ever really complete fully the. Look at that sunset. You know what this means? Guppy, guess what? Sunset. Wait a minute. Why is the sun setting over there? It used to set over here. That's odd. Does anybody know why that would... That's so weird. Guppy, I'm confused. Yeah, we do need to finish the water slide, and I have some ideas for a couple of other rides, too. But you know what we do in this world first? We do a gribbler check. Looks pretty good. Don't see any gribblers. I know a little bit more about water physics than when I first started thinking about the water ride, but I think there's a lot more things we can build in this world, and I want to spend more time in it. So that's going to be one of the changes coming on my channel. God's rotation of the Earth with the Sun has changed. Is that a thing? That's weird. That's deeply weird. I don't understand it. But also okay. Didn't this? I was looking out this window, looking at the sunset, and now it's coming up in the same place. I'm very confused. But there's a couple of things we can do. I want to go take a look at the horsicle race. There's so much to look at and so much to think about. Oh, I'm so excited to be back here. I really miss this world. Like I said, I like my new one, but I think this one is really original. And there's some really cool stuff going on here, and I want to keep it going. So, hello. Hi, how you doing? You look great. You look fantastic. Oh, yeah, Fugu. I forgot the Fugu shop. Of course, who doesn't need bottled water? What is going on here? If I didn't know better, I'd say someone was in here. I mean, I know nobody was in here because this is just a single player world, but hand carved bowls and a brush. You can pretend you're an archaeologist. Oh, there's the horses. Yeah, the horsicle race. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we need to. We're just going to do more with this world. That's it. That's just what we're going to do. We'll run the horsicle race. Why not? I think Watches Too Much said her sister did like the barrel racing things. Did I get that right? I think so. Which I think is really cool. Okay, here we go. I have my abandoned iron farm over there because I couldn't figure out how to get villagers over there. I kind of know a little bit better now. Go over the mud pit. Slalom. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I really miss this world. Over by the cherry tree, down we go. Excuse me, I'm racing. Going through. Finish! Hooray! Okay. I think my abandoned iron farm is over here. I mean, it's just not really an iron farm. It's more just a giant pit, but... Isn't that over here? I think it is. Yeah, here it is. Yeah. I miss this place. Something terrible. There's a couple of things we need to fix on the railroad. So, I forgot that we made this whole thing a beach too. That's so funny. There's a couple things I want to try to fix on the railroad. And so we're going to do it just kind of we're kind of just gonna temporarily. I need to eat something. Okay. Wait. Oh, okay. I thought that's weird. Okay. Yeah, I'm a little miffed at I think that'll fix it. We'll see. I'm a little miffed at Mojang for borking axes and stuff. It's really irritating. Okay. I think this should fix it. Let's give it a shot, though. We got all day. I genuinely don't understand why where the sun went up and going down moved. I'll have to look that up, but that's really weird. Obviously they changed it, but I mean it's so I understand in the real world if that that happens it will go back and forth, right? I understand that having lived in the Pacific Northwest. But I don't think that should be a Minecraft thing. It doesn't seem like it should be. Okay. Let's see if this works. You think it was Minecraft's fault? because Mojang would roll out an update with so many issues. Yeah, I don't disagree with that. Okay, good. That solved the corner problem we were having. Yeah, oh, Microsoft's fault. Oh, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised at all. Okay. Yeah, that could be. That 100% could be. It's really irritating. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but it's just irritating, you know. I really feel sorry for. I would imagine that the Orville, the studio that does action stuff. I can't imagine how many emails they're getting. Hi, buddy. You're the last guy left. I remember that. He looked like he was so excited to see me. Yeah, it's Microsoft's fault makes sense, though. That completely makes sense. Hello? Oh, man. I've forgotten this. This is so cool. So I'm going to put more attractions here on the side of it so there's more things to look at. Uh-oh. Ah! Okay. I was concerned what was going to happen there. Okay, let's see. I've obviously been through here at one time. I don't remember last time I was here. Oh, this is so great. This is so cool. Oh, man, I miss this world so much. I was kind of thinking... I was thinking of another attraction I want to do here. That's what we want to go back to here. I was kind of thinking... Maybe we do like a chicken blimp. Oh yeah, that was great. That was great. We need to figure out how to fix this because this is unsightly, and I don't know how to do it. But we need to figure out how to fix that because I don't want that showing up. So. Am I going to keep playing 1.0? I am. There's a couple of issues with that one too, and I looked it up, and apparently, if you move the you know how when you set up in Java, you can set where the directory is. If you move that out of the main directory, then it won't screw up achievements and such. And that's the only thing that stopped me doing it is it resets my achievements every single time, and it's incredibly irritating. Like, it's not the end of the world, but it is really irritating. And I'm going to keep playing that. I want to keep playing some major... Hey, look, is that a white horse or is that a llama? I can't tell. But that's the main thing with that. What are these? I set these up for something and I don't remember what it was. I feel like maybe... I think these are supposed to be... I think we can take these down because I think these were supposed to be... So yeah, if I figure that out, I can have somebody explain it to me. I think Swag tried to explain it to me, and it didn't go great. I mean, mainly it's because I'm an idiot, but so okay. So now we're seeing the sun is going down there, but it just came up like there. That's so weird. Guppy, I'm super confused. I don't understand what's going on with the sun. Do you? No? Okay, well. I know, Guppy, I know. I like to see it out here. That was the whole point. But we have to adjust. You know, things change. We have to adjust, Guppy. I looked it up, actually, and somebody on Reddit, somebody had the exact same thing. And so I was like, well, you can change the folder and change it to whatever folder and everything should be fine. So, come on. Okay, there we go. There we go. Oh, Guppy, you look great. It's so good to see you, buddy. It's so good to see you. Okay, let's do the Gribbler check. Yep. Okay. I know, Guppy, I know. Okay, let's, what is this? Wheat seeds? I don't care about that. I know what we can do. Hold on. Compost them. Heck yeah. Let's see. Put some stuff away here. And then we can think about... Yeah, look, the sun's coming up there. It's setting right there. This doesn't make any sense to me. I don't understand that. I legitimately don't understand it. We'll take some of these because I think that's what we're using for fencing on here. I think that's what we're using. Okay, and I don't have an XP farm in this world, and I kind of need one, you know? Oh, there's the old mine. Yeah, I really like playing the OG version. I really did. I like a lot. An enormous amount. Look, they're different too. Really? He didn't even leave? Oh, you're not dead yet. Okay. Hello. They look a little scarier, not gonna lie. Where are you, buddy? Okay. Neat. The nether is very red. It's very, very red. I know that Actions and stuff is going to have an update coming pretty soon. And hopefully that'll allow me to get back to the original, the OG textures and just use the animations. That's the thing that I'm kind of looking forward to. Let's see. Oh, holy crap, look at all the enchanted books I have. I need to figure out how to do this. How to add some stuff to my... Because look how many... I have a ton of it. Man, that's crazy. These bows are pretty good too. Huh. Wait. They just gave me warped roots? What a ripoff. Yeah, there's something I don't get. I should look that up. I think that's really weird. I think it's very strange. Was it down here? No. Here? Yes. Okay, we have warped roots. Great. Warped Nylum? Sure. Not a single one of those Endermen dropped. Not a single one of them dropped a pearl. The heck? Looks like this is harvestable. Oh, I was gonna do something too, though. Hold on. I know, Guppy. I know. Let's see. I'm gonna look. Do I have a? I have a hoe with fortune and efficiency. So I've been told to do that, and I'd listen to what I'm told. Generally, not always, but generally. All right, let's go. I just watched the entire Technoblade series, where he became the #1 potato farmer in Skybox. It was really funny. Technoblade. I miss Technoblade. He was one of the only Minecraft YouTubers that I watched, mainly just because I found him super entertaining, even though I wasn't interested in Minecraft. I saw somebody saying, if you plant backwards, you don't miss anything. That appears to be right. Huh. Okay, cool. Look at that. Let's see. The whole potato thing was so funny. It's interesting to me though that even he had to say, tell his users, don't go over to I'm a Squid Kid and give death threats and stuff like like I really hate YouTube sometimes. You wouldn't have the honest? You ever cared for Technoblade? That's understandable. Everybody has their own preferences, you know? Everybody has their own preferences. I posted a mystery video. I haven't had a chance to look and see if anybody responded to it because I was getting ready for this live stream, but I watched a video and they were talking about why there's a preponderance of 3-hour Minecraft videos now. And it brought up some really interesting things, and I thought maybe we could discuss it. It's my view is it's partially indirectly the Mr. Beastification of YouTube, but also they apparently figured out that with the longer videos, they make significantly more money, which I understand, right? I 100% get. I understand, and I don't crip people for that. But I think if you look in terms of like unstable SMP videos, there's a lot of filler in there, and I never really thought about it. But that video, the video sort of. Let's go get a bunch of eggs and throw them at some chickens. I never really thought about that before, but I think that it's true, you know. It's not like you didn't like his content. You never got every way to go. I understand that. I 100% understand that. I 100% understand that. Okay. Okay, I have a delivery coming to my door. It's actually coffee. And I need to go grab that. So give me literally like 30 seconds. I'll be right back. Sadly, it was not coffee. You didn't go out of your way to see it. I understand it. I 100% get it. I absolutely get it. I know a lot of people who are huge fans of the car channel Whistling Diesel, and I hate it. like I understand that he's got a shtick he's doing. I hate it. The main reason you stop watching Unstable is because all this, at a certain point, you feel like you're just disrespect. Yeah, I don't disagree with that, Barney. It's like, it brought up an interesting thing. The video brought up a really interesting thing, which is the first part of it is edited really well, but then like they really pad it out, and I started thinking about it, and I was like, you're right, they do. Like there's 25 minute fight scenes where it's just like you could edit this down to 5 minutes and it'd be much more engaging, and the fact they're padding out just to make more money kind of makes me sick. You know, like I hate that. Somebody, I think it might have been Kaz, has gotten me tuned into Hermitcraft. And I think some of that is I don't think it's scripted. I think it's planned, obviously. But I really like Hermitcraft because it seems more real, you know? Oh, Guppy, it's so good to see you. And so I've kind of been watching that and enjoying Hermitcraft lately. But I really hate that they're presenting the unstable SMP as it's being presented as not as I'm telling a story. It's being presented as this is really happening, and then they put this disclaimer in the middle of their description. And nobody reads the description. Nobody's going to read the description, and they could easily have a disclaimer at the beginning of the video, and they don't do it. And I think that is I don't think they're being completely honest with their audience, you know. I realize that's a hot take, but like, you know, but it's also the other thing is first of all, the YouTubers who do that are good YouTubers. Like I think that Flame Franks is a good YouTuber. I think that, again, I don't think they're being completely transparent and honest with their audience, but I think they're good YouTubers. The thing is, I feel like, how do I say this without getting in trouble? I understand that they're trying to make money, and I have no problem with that, right? I don't like them disrespecting their audience. I don't like them even implying that stuff is not 100%, you know, like they could easily put a disclaimer at the beginning of every single video and just say, hey, you know, this is scripted, blah, blah, blah. But the other side is too, they're not actors. They're not. And it's really obvious when you get into some really, really heavily scripted content that they're not actors. Because the line deliveries are embarrassing and cringy. And things like 90% of the script revolves around something like, oh, I'm going to threaten you, so you need to give me absolutely everything in your inventory, and then I'm going to imprison you in this obsidian, whatever. And it's like, okay, but after the 10th time that happens, you know, you just keep a pickaxe in your inventory and say, yep, that's it. That's everything. You know? They are good YouTubers. Yeah. You don't like to count, and you can't say Mr. Beast's not a good channel. Oh, sure. No. Oh, no. Here's the thing. I don't care for Mr. Beast either. I don't. What are you doing down there? Okay, have fun. I don't care for Mr. Beast either. But I think it's. You're right that he's incredibly successful. But the thing is, he's turned YouTube into reality TV, right? Where everything has to be a spectacle. You see this in Minecraft in particular. Everything has to be a spectacle, and everything has to be like. Oh, stop. Gosh. Everything has to be bigger and better and more amazing and more spectacular than the previous thing, right? And that's the part I don't like. No, I'm screwing this up. Okay, that's good. Kind of a different topic, Barney. Because it's hardcore, the plot armor kind of gets annoying. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. I 100% agree with that. It's always, and it's the other thing I have a hot take about hardcore as well. People do like 100 days, 1,000 days, 10,000 days, and like as soon as you get a totem of undying, it's not hardcore anymore. Amazing aim I have. Yeah, it's incredible, isn't it? It's like I'm a finely tuned athlete. I wasn't paying attention to that much, didn't you? But I think that part of it is, again, there's just, everything has to be a bigger spectacle. Everything has to be bigger and better instead of just showing what it is, you know? There was I really like SB737 because I think his videos are honest. I think he doesn't try to cheat. He doesn't do any scripted content. Now, granted, there is stuff that is done specifically for the lulls and for the views that they do. There's oh man, I'm hungry. Jeez. After like 20 days at most, videos are hardcore. Yeah, exactly. No, that's exactly right. They're not a hardcore anymore. As soon as you get a totem of undying, it's not a hardcore because you don't have to worry about dying. So it's not hardcore. What are you guys doing out there? Oh, I forgot there's so many gribblers around too. That's so funny. Oh man, I forgot. Oh, let's go up in the tower too. How did they break the sun that badly? You know? Yeah, it's just. I think if you look at the history of how that kind of happened, I think it's really interesting and fascinating. And I want to do a hardcore. I want to do hardcore. I mean, it'll probably be one 15-minute video, but oh man, I forgot this view this tower has. Oh my gosh. So much more I want to do with the petting zoo, and I think that we're going to do. Oh my gosh. And I thought, oh, that's right. There's like a village over there, I think, and another one over there. One up there. I think that there was one really interesting thing that happened. I've been following. I think Lifesteal, I don't think that Lifesteal is scripted. I do think that they set up particular things and events and handle them in particular ways because it's going to increase views. Like I think they do that, and that's I don't fully agree with that, but I understand why they do that. They're not particularly honest about it. Like there was the whole Squiddo finding all their bases, and she mentioned, oh, she just goes offline and tours the Nether and finds out where they are and blah blah blah, and I think several people on social media were like, yeah, no, and she finally had to admit, begrudgingly, sort of, that initially she said that she found a what's it called, she found an exploit. No, I mean, Occam's razor says you or someone you know stream sniped. Like, that's it, right? You always get annoyed how flame frags, how cocky flame frags is, yeah. And especially Wimbu and unstable, yeah. No, that's exactly right. But it's also it's. I feel like the problem is if it's going to be a, how do I say this? If it's going to be, they obviously set up this arc, right, where flame frags and Wimbu are butting heads, and it's interesting to me because I feel like, again, this is where, like, just get a writer to help you write this stuff, because you could create a story arc that's not that two-dimensional and that is better. I mean, that's where I think that they make the biggest mistake, is that they try to write that stuff themselves and it's just not good. Number one. You don't really like SMP videos? You got more interested in watching series like White Pine, or started watching some Mog Swap? That's interesting. I'll have to check those out. The only Minecraft videos I ever watched before I started playing Minecraft, the only ones, was Technoblade. And because I just liked his content. I thought his content was funny. And I didn't even watch that much of it, but he was the only one that I would catch and he would actually have me watch. He was the only one. I forgot why I had the sheep down here, what I was doing with them. Anybody remember? I think we have some more. I'm curious. I'm trying to think. How do I get donkeys to breed? Do I give them a gapple? Or like a golden carrot? It's golden something, I think. I just have not consumed much Minecraft video at all, so I'm really fascinated by a lot of it. But I just stopped watching Unstable because I just think it's dishonest and it's kind of boring, frankly. I mean, I love the idea of using Minecraft to tell a story. I think that's really cool, but I don't think you need to be deceptive about it. I love the idea of just using Minecraft as a device for storytelling. I think that's really, really cool. And I'm sure somebody's done it. I mean, right? It's just, I doubt I'm the one who came up with this idea, but I love the concept of it. And I'd like to look into more content like that. White Pine is a Minecraft series that feels much more like high production cinema. Oh, I should, maybe that's exactly what I'm talking about. I should go check that out. I will check it out. Wait, why do I have my potatoes split up? I don't like it. Sugarcane. Where's my wheat? I only have 2 full stacks? That's weird. Huh. Oh my gosh. Okay. I will have to check it out. Uh-oh. It'll be late. Let's go. Don't be stuck outside. We have a no gribbler policy. I really like them. I really like watching the Minecraft parkour things. They're some of those people are so talented. I've just gotten into that recently, and it's so cool. I was watching a live stream this morning, in fact, of Looney doing some parkour, and it was very impressive. Golden carrots to be donkeys. Thank you. I've got gold, so let's go ahead. Oh, stupid poisonous potato. Where are they? I'm saving them for some stupid reason. I don't know why. I guess let's shove it in here and just hope for the best. Let's see. I know, Kepi, I know. Let me see. Oh, I need to put this away too. I don't need to use this. Take this with me all the time. The best Minecraft story ever? Isn't even scripted? 1,000 rich versus poor. I'll have to check that out too. See, that's the thing. I think that I feel like in things like I look at, like, I was thinking about this. I think that if you had good editors and you had someone who had a vision, not just telling these two-dimensional stories, I think that you could take unscripted content. Because I mean, let's be real. This is what they do with reality TV. They take unscripted content and then they make it, they piece it together so it tells a story. I think you could totally do that, and I wouldn't have a problem with that because I don't think it's. Let's throw some eggs at chickens. And it's so funny how many people defend. I was looking at one video and they were talking about how Flame Frags did the video we're talking about, like how he killed a bunch of people with his bare hands, you know, and no, he didn't. Like, no, he didn't. And a bunch of people in the comments were like, what Danny said, 100% accurate. It's like 2 hours long. Doesn't waste your time. That's exactly what I'm saying. Is that you edit it properly like it's a movie, you know, and it would be really entertaining. I will have to check that out. Thank you for the comments, by the way, and the recommendation. I very much appreciate it. Okay, so we need... I don't think I have any golden carrots just offhand. I don't, which is fine. Look how much iron I have. I forgot that I farmed out. I spent a long time farming out iron. I totally forgot that. That's funny. Let's go ahead and take this and these. Just exactly what Ish did. And edit it really well. Yes, no, exactly. That's exactly right. And that's the thing. I really do feel like that things like Unstable are genuinely taking advantage of the fact that their audience is pretty young and doesn't know any better. I don't say that lightly, but I think that's 100% true. I think that's exactly what's going on. Why is it not? That's right, isn't it? Or is it, wait, or is it, hold on. Hold on, let me look it up. Golden. Carrot? Oh, it's nuggets. Thank you. What'd I do without you, chat? Nuggets is even better, though. Let's get a bunch, because we could use it. We got the gold for it. There we have 7. Nice. Thank you so much, Danny. I appreciate it. Let's see. We'll put this back. We will take this, put this in here, this in here, shove those in there. Put that up there. Why not? Okay. Let's get some more donkeys. I've been thinking, tell me if there's an appetite for this. Look, it's so cute. Oh my gosh. Look how adorable it is. Probably spent 3 episodes trying to craft a pickaxe from just sticks. Yeah. No, but let me tell you something. I had an idea. I was thinking to celebrate this year that I discovered Minecraft and became an important part of my life and my channel. I thought I might take some time, go through and do an edit. It's going to be a longer edit. I don't want to make it more than an hour, but maybe an hour and a half. But I thought I'd do a long edit of just the entire story of my first experience in Minecraft, from the very first time to the last sort of ending video, which we're restarting again. But I thought that might be interesting. Would there be an appetite for you to see this, to watch it? That's what I'm wondering. I don't want to waste my time if nobody's interested in that. So that's what I'm genuinely curious about. How do I get in here? Did I put a gate here? Yeah, right here. Okay. You'd watch it, Barney? Good. Okay, maybe I'll do it then. I just thought it was kind of interesting to do, and I was hoping I'd get it done by the end of the year. I don't think I am, because this is going to be, I mean, there are hundreds of hours of footage, you know? So I don't think it's going to happen before the end of the year, but I'm kind of thinking maybe try to shoot for the year anniversary of the first time I played Minecraft. That's what I'm kind of thinking. Oh, I got baby with a sword? I didn't remember that. Thank you. There's a sound. You've been wanting to rewatch some of the older Minecraft vids? Yeah. So maybe this would be good. Okay, good. I will start working on that. I will start working on that. I think we need more cows. Wait a minute. Wait. Let's go. I surely have a bamboo chest up here, right? No. No. Stop. No. 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 Oh. Yes. Okay, hold on. There. Cool. I definitely need to rethink this a little bit, but I think that this one we could maybe make a good argument for the copper golems. I have a question. What's the advantage of harvesting bamboo with a sword versus an axe? There's a noise the cows make that's like almost the same timbre and pitch as when the Endermen teleport. It's really interesting to me. We need a lot more donkeys. We need a lot more. But we're working on it. Let's do a little fishing. I think, isn't my rod the one that's got the good one I have? Is it, yeah, Curse of Vanishing. Yep. Yep. We got a little time to fish, so I think. Oh, the Flame Flags video I was talking about, that it's so funny. I looked at this video and so many people like, oh yes, he did kill him by punching him because, he dropped his sword and he just punched him and one punched him and people like, oh, because he has strength. Look, I mean, even I know enough to look it up and say, okay, even with strength, punching someone only does 1 damage. Like, come on, people. So many people want, oh, now the sun's going down. Doggone it. So, there's so many people, this is what I'm talking about purposely being disruptive, because it's also like the character he plays is himself. It's not like he came up with a different character that he's playing. That's the part I also think that's deceptive, because I think the Flame Frags and Wimbu are both really good players. I think they're extraordinarily skilled and talented, and they're very good. I just think it's weird. And they're obviously making bank. Oh, sword is faster. Thank you. Okay, what do we got? I think, you know what? We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Where is it? I don't have a bunch of copper because I didn't get copper in this. Doggone it. All right, you know what? That's what we're going to do now. Here's what we're going to do. Because, remember, I did not have my revelation about copper before I ended this. My watches too much YouTube revelation. She finally convinced me to stop being an idiot. So I don't have that much copper. So let's go to the mines. I kind of miss this old mine too. Let's go to mines and do a little mining and a little crafting. Oh, I miss this old mine. Is it just me or in stable? When Flame Flags are literally the same person? I understand what you're saying, but here's where I think we get the real problem is that it's not a very good story, and it's not told very well, and the characters aren't developed, and that's the problem, right? Is that in some ways they don't even want to be honest with themselves. Okay, so we're just going to go down and look for copper. The characters aren't developed very well. The story isn't developed very well, and that's the problem. It's just not done very well. But also I would imagine, I'm just guessing here, but I would imagine that their audience skews pretty young. And that they don't know any better. That would be my guess. And like I said, it's too bad, because I think that they could. I mean, based on that video I watched, I think they're making a ton of money on this. I think they're making so much money on this, and which I don't fault them for that at all. Like, good for you, but maybe don't be so dishonest about it. I feel like the one thing they had that was kind of interesting I felt what like was the whole. They had the uninteresting part of the story arc, which is Flamefrag versus Wimbu, and Flamefrag's is this elite assassin or whatever, and Wimbu's just lucky or whatever, right? And that's I think it's a little trite and it's very interesting. But the part I liked was when Wimbu was that coal? No. Oh, it's cobblestone. Okay. I'm not used to these new textures. Was when Wimbu was invisible the whole time, and nobody knew who he was, and he and Flamefrags actually worked together and were developing a relationship. Then they just dropped it. That was one of the most interesting storylines they could have done, and to resolve some errors and move on. But they aren't doing it, you know, which is whatever. It's fine. Nobody cares what I think. Okay. I'm looking for more copper because I did this in my old thing and I got just a ton of copper. Just a ton of copper. I think that's okay. I don't think I've done this here. I don't think so. I could be wrong. But I don't think I've done this here. It's interesting to me how many people like. Well, the funny thing is to me as well, and this is probably ego. Did I do this here? That's just not seeing any copper at all. Maybe I've already done this here. I should look and see how much copper I have. I think that I feel like that some of the fights are fun to watch. You know, they are. That's exactly right, Barney. Some of the fights start off being fun to watch, but they're like 20 minutes long, and you end up just right arrowing through them because they just after a while it just gets boring. And I understand in general the idea that you get somebody who's really good that can fight off 100 different people, but like things like when you have 300 people. You're going to lose. Chicken! Oh my gosh! I haven't seen you in months! How are you, Chicken? I thought you were gone. I thought you'd disband. Holy crap, it's great to see you. So, if people don't know, for people don't know, this is going to be pre-OG. I accidentally threw an egg when I was down here, and this chicken was born. And they've just been hanging out in the mine ever since. Oh, it's so great to see you. I thought you were gone. Holy crap. I mean, I think some of the fights are fun to watch because Wimbu and Flamefrags are really good. Like, they're really talented, good players. It just drags on and on and on. You didn't actually know that? Yeah, the mine chicken. What's going on here? Oh, yeah, I know. I got it because I was doing something else. I got it. Oh, maybe I did do that here. I don't know. Whatever. Fine. Okay, what do we got here? Okay. Okay, nothing. That's fine. Okay. We'll head up. Yeah, the chicken thing is funny because it happened on a live stream, and there weren't that many people here. There were a couple of people here, and I think they might not have been paying attention. So I'm not sure who. There's many more ways to make the viewer think someone is really good at the game. Then make it a 20-minute fight. 100%. Which is one of the reasons why you don't see 40-minute fights in good action movies. Like, it's tight. They make it really tight, and they lead up to it. But also, the fight just isn't running around smacking people. Like if you look at fights in movies, they have to be choreographed. Like, you have to think about it. And if you're going to do something scripted, you need to do it right, which is why the fights end up being... But again, I think that video that I watched 100% nailed it. That they're just doing it to pad it out so that they can get more advertising money. And I get it. I understand. I 100% understand. I get it. I don't agree with it as a creator. I think as a creator that's terrible. You're just selling yourself out. There's no reason to do that. With the amount of money you're making, there's absolutely no reason to do that at all. I don't remember where I put my medal. so long. Okay, let's see. I should show okay, so none of my metal is out here. What was this? Oh, this was what I was doing for the iron farm. Okay. I just think there's ways to tell a story that don't involve being deceptive and padding things out and things like that. I think there's ways to do it. Okay, I've got some copper here. Let's see. I think I need I'm going to we'll take 10 of these. And do I have a carved pumpkin? I thought I did. Maybe I don't? I had pumpkins. I planted pumpkins for a while. Oh, what are the eggs doing there? Get over here. Well, there's a pumpkin. How do I do a carved pumpkin? No, I don't want that. In anime, there are many long fights, but it's not just 20 minutes of guys punching each other. No, exactly. That's exactly right. Things change in every fight. That is 100% right. That hits the nail absolutely on the head. They think about how the fight is, and it's choreographed, and it's interesting. And every single fight has a story arc. It's not just running around in Minecraft slapping people with your thing. That sounded wrong, but you know what I mean. How do I make? Let me see. Hold on. Do I make a carved pumpkin by doing this? No. What's it? Here. Well, that's some seeds. I did it! I did it, Guppy! Okay, we got some seeds, which is fine. We can put this back. Okay. Better close that. Oh, look at that sunset. But the thing is, I feel like, I mean, I get that what they're doing, like they're probably each recording 10 plus hours for one 3-hour video, right? Again, that came across wrong. And I do apologize. But okay, we're gonna do it. We'll pull the trigger here. We'll trigger pull. I think this is what we do. Sweet. Hello. How you doing? Cool. Okay, put this in here. Cool. Okay, have fun. All right, so I'm kind of fascinated by the whole thing. I think it's interesting the way that they sort of got it started, and I get it. Like if you're looking at from the video I watched that talks about the kind of money they're making, like I understand. The great is the mighty stuff and chest, stuff and chest. I'm excited to pull the trigger on that. Let's see. Do I have? I've got it. Wow, look how many. Why do I have so many saddles? Good splurg. I know, Guppy. It's ridiculous, isn't it? Let's do some fishing now. Since the sun just came up, and we can do some fishing. But I'd really like to see someone someone do that. And I'll check out those things you recommended. It almost, I'll be honest with you, it almost makes me want to do a little bit of storytelling. I think that I saw something that mentioned that Dan TDM had some scripted content that he did for a while, which I think is interesting, and I should check that out. Cover reminder of the Great Warrior of Sorting. I totally forgotten, since my new base is in the desert. I've forgotten that there's a bunch of gribblers. Oh man, I wasn't paying attention, but I paid the price. Hubris. There's a show called Demon Slayer. Wait, is that the movie K-pop Demon Slayer? No, is that what it's called? Oh, there we go. Oh, get back here. What are you doing? Get back here. Oh, no, that's K-pop Demon Hunter. Demon Slayer. A lot of people criticize him for only having good animation and action. Well, you don't see anyone saying the same for Unstable. Yeah, it's. I think that's true, but I think that's the problem. Is that, like I said, first of all, they're YouTubers. They're not actors, and it's really obvious. And I know it is. I know it's something else, and it's not. It's really obvious because they're bad. Like when they do some stuff that where it's not kind of, it's obviously scripted. I mean, with like actual lines, it's bad. It's really, really bad. And I kind of think that the secret to something like that would be, don't make it scripted, like with an actual script. But, maybe just have bullet points of what you want to get across and have more natural conversations if you're going to do that. You get or get real actors. But I think I think a lot of the viewers are relatively young. I think that's true. Get over here. What are you doing, stupid thing? Demon Slayer is so much more in depth. Cool fights and good animation. I'll have to check it out. It's an anime? Okay, yeah, I'll check it out. I'll see if it's on. I don't have any streaming things, but I will see if I can get it, find it. I have a good friend of mine who's heavily into anime, so I can ask them about it and see if they can hook me up. But I do think it's, I get when you're looking at, like, someone was talking about how much money they're making on those videos, and the longer form content has a tendency of getting a lot more money per clicks for whatever reason. And so as a consequence, they looked at one of the more successful Unstable ones, and the guy was like, they probably made $500,000 off that one video. If on Netflix, I do not have Netflix. I have no streaming things at all. Don't have a TV, no streaming things. But I can check it out. Maybe I'll just head over to my friend's house and watch it with him. He's got Netflix and all the anime stuff. Not that Netflix is strictly anime, but you know what I mean. Thank you for the tip, though. I was looking to this mod that, what was that? Oh, string, huh? I was looking at the mod that most YouTubers use to, I don't remember what it's called, I bookmarked it. Most YouTubers use to make animations, because I thought that's really interesting, Minecraft animations. I think that's really cool. You watched the video, Barney, and thought it was cool? Neat. Yeah, no, not a shell, huh? It's fascinating to me in general. Because I feel like, I get if you're making a lot of money, like I understand that, but just don't be deceptive. Like, you know, there's much better animes. Your favorite is One Piece? Well, of course, but I mean, One Piece is iconic, right? There's also approximately 4 trillion episodes, so. I'm anticipating it too much. I feel like the fish spawn faster in Bedrock than they do in Java. There. Also, I think the Nautilus update is coming pretty soon. One thing that can make a very similar amount of money while being on that. No, I 100% agree. I 100% agree with that. But also, let's be clear here. To be honest, if you're regularly pulling in 6 digits for a weekly video, at some point, the difference between $300,000 a video and $500,000 video is negligible to an individual, for an individual, right? At some point, you become worth $10, $12 million, and it's like the difference is just not that big of a deal, you know, in the long run. They'll probably see update around Christmas. That's good to know. I'm super excited. I'm kind of thinking. So here's what I'm thinking. Hear me out. I'm kind of thinking in this world, creating a series of, oh, hey, hi, how you doing? Oh, it's been ages. Oh, you look great. Get out of here. I like the drone just come up to you and then they just leave. Like, not even like you don't have to be mean. Just like, all right, I'm going. Jeez. Releasing an update around Christmas, I like a lot. But I kind of a little bit stole the idea from Dan TDM in his last video. He was showing the things and he sort of decided he wanted to do a series of canals to get around his thing. And I thought, you know, that would be a really cool idea to get around the world. Like a big, long, huge series of canals. I kind of like that idea. But I'm going to play around with it a little bit and see if we can come up with some things for that. Let's see. We got this. We got that. We're not getting salmon. That's interesting. And many really like is pretty short. Free and Beyond Journey's End. Oh, that's interesting. I love the name too. The title's cool. Where are we going here? Is that? Where's my string? I should have a ton of it. It went in here. Where did it go? Chat, do you see the string? That's so strange. Oh, this only season 1? That's interesting. I was curious why that happened, you know? I put the string in there. Oh, wait, no, it's down here. Okay, never mind. Oh, go to bed. Guppy's trying to tell me, go to sleep, you idiot. Okay. Any gribblers? I think that we can also get some more donkeys. I think enough time has passed. I think, I could be wrong with this, but I think with like cows, it is, what did I put? Oh, there, I haven't it with me. I think like with cows, it's, I know, Guppy, there we go. There's the string. I think it has to be like one full day. And not just like the next morning. I think it literally has to be one full day. But we're gonna get some more donkeys because I have plans for the donkeys. There we go! Hooray! That's exciting. kind of thinking maybe I make a blimp for the donkeys. Like flying blimp. I mean, obviously it's not going to move around. It would be the cheesed Minecraft style blimp, but it's a fantasy anime about an elf that lived for so long they can't connect with people. Well, there's no dragons in this, are there? You know my feelings about dragons. It sounds like it's, if not dragony, dragon adjacent. Uh-huh. I have a nose for dragons. Yep. Uh-huh. I knew it. I told you. I really do have a nose for dragons. This is not my first rodeo. Sorry. I know. Sorry. Yep. That is not one I shall be pursuing, sadly. I do still think though that now that we're talking about dragons, I do think that I want to throw eggs at chickens. No, I think that I want to go to the end. And I think it's possible with Kaz's suggestion. So I think that I would like that to happen in this world, and I'd like that to happen in my Java world as well. Okay, here we go. There. Put this up here. Oh, I can just hold down. I don't have to do it individually. Great. I feel like at some point I'm probably going to kill a chicken by throwing an egg at it. You thinking of exposure therapy? No, I'm good. I'm good. I have been exposed to dragons more than enough in my lifetime. I am pleased with my attitude towards dragons. Mentioned Java server? Yeah, I did mention that. I would totally put that together. I wasn't sure how many people wanted to do it. I think some people thought that would be a good idea. I really do prefer Java. I have more feathers somewhere else, don't I? I do have a ton of feathers there. So let's not keep mixing these up here. There. Okay. Yeah, I can totally set up a Java server, 100%. I'll do that. Maybe this afternoon. If not, maybe tomorrow morning. Yeah, I think we totally do that. Here's my question. If I have a Java server, would you like there to be PvP turned on or not? I don't like the idea of people not being comfortable with it, you know? So I'll make sure everybody's okay with it. But I totally could turn it on if there's an appetite for that. Let's see. I have a ton of wheat seeds. I'm going to put some of these away up in cold storage so I can keep my saddle collection. Wait, I know what to do. Hold on. I got it. I know what to do. I understand it now. We'll take half of these and half of my saddles. PvP won't stop people that won't listen to rules from fighting and griefing. No, that's true. That's very true. But I will say this, that everybody's been really good. Like I think that I have full faith in the community in general. Wait, I'm going to put this. No, I'm going to put this. No, wait. Yes, we'll put it in here. There. There we go. Good. There you go. Put this down here. Put this in here. I have more than enough wheat seeds. I think we can compost these. Okay. It feels like Saturday today because I've had the entire week off, but it's not. You'd like to build something like a PvP area? That'd be dope. No, here's the thing. We just need to make sure that people understand and are cool with it. And by the way, if we could have a PvP server as well. Like I'm totally down for that. Just have an exclusive PvP server, and then there'll be no misunderstandings. Everybody will know. Maybe we do that. Maybe we have a regular Java server and a PvP server. Oh man, maybe you and Swag can work together to build a really dope PvP stadium. That'd be cool. That would be cool. You have enough trust in everyone here not to abuse PvP. I agree with that. I think that the core members of the community act in good faith 100% of the time. And if there's a problem, they own up to it. Feels like Friday because it feels Friday and Saturday are the rest days. Yeah. I know. I remember you saying that, and it makes complete sense. I just hadn't even thought of that before. I think that's interesting. I read that I think it was Samoa, American Samoa, just decided that they're right near the international date line, and because of that, like a lot of the business they do with like Japan and stuff is happening the next day, so they have to work on Sundays. So they was like, screw it, we're saying that we're in the other time zone, and the country was like, you can't do that, and they're like, too bad. We can put the pumpkin seeds away. I don't mind filling that out a little more either. Okay, let's see. Those are wheat seeds. Wait, we don't need wheat seeds in here. What are those doing in here? Get over here. Okay. There we go. It hasn't happened, but it could walk into the server and ruin it. No, it's true. That's very true. And I like the fact that it hasn't happened yet, but we may need to whitelist it. You know. Sunday's just first Monday and second. That's interesting. I actually didn't know that. That's really interesting. Makes sense. I mean, completely makes sense. Yeah, we should think about whether we need to whitelist. I think it's easy enough to do in Eternos. Look at the color of that sky. That's amazing. That's so... I forgot how gorgeous Vibrant Visuals is. Look at the purple of the sky. That's amazing. That's incredible. Whitelist is a good idea. Yeah. And then somebody can just, request access. Maybe we'll do that because like everybody has put in so much work on the server. I would hate it for somebody to sneak in and just mess it up, I know, Guppy, I know. Guppy thinks I'm too trusting. Probably right. Okay. Hold on. 33 diamonds. Thing with whitelisting is there isn't really a downside for it. Yeah, that's kind of what I think too. It's a minor inconvenience at first, at most, for the user, because they just have to request access. And that's why I think that yeah, I'll set that up actually. I'll make sure that I set that up so that everything's fine. I think this coming up week, maybe this weekend, I'm gonna start reaching out to everybody on DMs, and we'll start setting up a time so that you can show me. I can record a video you showing me around your places, and then I want to edit those into a video. And I'm not sure yet, depending how detailed it is, I'm not sure yet if it's going to be, I'm not sure if it's going to be like a single video, maybe a 45-minute, hour-long video showing everybody's, or if there's enough detail in there that's compelling enough that we could make it, do an individual video for each base. You must get a Discord bot that can whitelist to someone who does something. React to certain messages. That's an interesting idea. Actually, I'll ask Twisted about that, because that's something that seems like that totally could be that seems like something Twisted would know. These different textures are kind of freaking me out. I would imagine there is that. I'd be surprised if there wasn't. That's a good point. That's an excellent point. Oh. There we go. Hey, redstone. Let's see. Wait, nope, hold on. We don't need this here. We do need this here. There. Yeah, I bet there is a Discord bot. I was thinking about, for the live streams, I was thinking about getting Nightbot, which a lot of streamers use, that basically just will give information. You definitely think you would for a segment in a video? Cool. Not for anything more? Okay, great. Perfect. I have a feeling. I don't know, because I haven't seen everybody's base, but I have a feeling that a not insignificant amount of time is going to be taken up by Swag and Watches Too Much. I think they're both aggressive builders. Oh, stop it. Okay. We're going to switch to starting multiplayer? Yeah. Yep. Let's in fact, let's go ahead and let me think about this. Let me go see if I can get out of here, and then we'll switch to starting multiplayer. I think that's a great idea. You don't like playing on Bedrock? You know what? I 100% understand. And if it weren't for this world, I wouldn't touch Bedrock. I wish. Now, I didn't know initially, but I wish now that in my peaceful Minecraft and this world that I started them both on Java. And it's not that big of a deal. I'm used to playing with them, but I don't disagree with that at all. So let me get up here and see if I can go to sleep or something or whatever, and then we'll meet up in the Discord and do some multiplayer Stardew. I think that's a great idea. You get ready for a second? Yeah, and then let's meet up in the gaming voice chat on Discord. Okay. How do I get out of here? There we go. Yeah, let me just get back home to Guppy. And we'll do some multiplayer Stardew. That's super fun. Bedrock is a fine first experience. Yeah, I agree with that. There's so many small things in Java that add up to a large. The combat alone, to me, like the melee fighting alone, to me is it's so much superior. Like and I'm not that great at it, but it's so much better. Like it's so much better. It's not even comparison. But also little things like this sounds stupid, but like I feel like when you go to the Nether in Bedrock, it breaks the immersion a little bit because you Where's my redstone stuff? Is it down here? Yes. Because you get that loading screen. And it's just little things like that, you know? Okay. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay. Then I'm going to... I think this is a pretty good place to end the stream. And I will go get a glass of water and check and see if my coffee is delivered. And then we will meet up in the Discord voice chat and do some multiplayer Stardew. Thanks for tagging along. See you next time. And now, off to some multiplayer Stardew. See you next time.